Imagine if you found out that you could wax your entire body for 300 naira, which is less than $1, with natural ingredients and in a less painful manner. Well, I recently found out through research this thing called halawa wax. So you start off with 1.5 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of water, and 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Here I used lime juice. You mix it all together and put it on the burner. Let it bubble, as you can see. And if it tries to bubble over, then you can use your spoon to gently mix it. But I really don't advise you mixing all the time, just so that it doesn't crystallize. Now mine turned out slightly darker than I wanted, but I have a little trick that can help you out. First of all, I wet the bowl I was using and I poured the wax into the bowl. Now before it gets the chance to harden, I allow it cool, but I use the spoon to kind of scoop it into the center. Then what I do, in case you have hard wax that you cannot work with, this is one trick that I do. Pull out the wax with wet fingers and then use the water, patting it over with water, starts the kneading process. So using the water to pull will make your wax easier to manage. So just keep that in mind in case the wax that you come up with turns out hard. So I noticed here that the wax hadn't reached the consistency that I wanted. So I patted it over with water and I started the kneading process again. So just keep that in mind. If your wax is hard, you can work with it by patting it over with water and working the water into it. Now that I've reached the desired consistency, I divide it into two and separate the other to use later. Now here's a waxing technique that I learned. You go against the direction of your hair growth and flick it in the direction of your hair growth. So my hair grows downwards, so I did it upwards and then flicked it downwards, if you understand. And here you can see an actual difference that one bit made. So I continue the same process until I have smooth skin. So I'm just trying to show you how much hair I got off on the wax. Here, sorry you have to see my pits. What I did was to pat it over with powder because of perspiration, because the wax won't stick. As you can see, it didn't stick properly because it was a bit wet. So I had to pour some powder over it and then try the waxing process again. I didn't have much hair because I've been waxing a lot. So yeah, that's how you do your pits. Now for my legs. Now if you notice, I'm working the wax on my hands. That's because when you use the wax over time, it gets very soft. So you just have to work it and make sure that you're working in a very cold environment. So you pull and then you flick out. It's okay if you're not perfect the first time. It takes a bit of practice. Even I still flop with it. So it's okay. Take your time. Pull and flick. Pull again and flick out. As you can see, it left me with silky smooth skin. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And please suggest videos that you would like to see on my channel because I love making these videos for you guys. Thank you for watching.